I'm Fred.
I'm tapping.
And this is Fred and Joe's Beer Review. This week we have Wormtown Brewery out of Worcester, Massachusetts.
That's right.
We have 3 selections today. We have the Orbiting Blue Ox, which is a farmhouse ale, which I'm interested to try. And then we also have the Shadow of Dom, which is a Kolsch style ale. And the final selection is Bee Hoppy IPA, the West Coast version, for whatever reason. There's a West Coast and an East Coast.
Yeah,
I don't know. You might have
I happened to pop
insight
in there, and you know, they had 2 options on the menu. They had what they call the left coast and what they had the right coast. Trying to try new things here, so I figured I'd give it a go with the left coast, and ended up talking with the guys over there, and they do make 2 different versions of it. So, you know, it's pretty good.
I'm interested to give this a shot. I mean, I've seen it a lot. I have not tried a lot of this stuff from them. I think I've only actually gotten one of these, and I did not notice if it was left coast or right coast.
No,
but I haven't tried anything else, so I'm really curious to try this.
Yeah, I am too. So I had a couple of beers while I was there that I tried. But maybe you've heard of the Masshole beer. That's another big one that they've got.
I have not, believe it or not.
Okay, all right.
But let's get to drinking these beers up.
Let's give it a shot.
Let's go. All right. I'm Fred.
I'm tapping.
And this is Fred and Joe's Beer Review. Today we have Wormtown Brewery Bee Hoppy. Now this is the left coast version. Unfortunately, we did not get the right coast version. But either way, we'll give this one a shot and see what we got. This is a straight IPA.
So this is what the brewery's most known for, from what I'm told.
Yeah, this is
Cheers.
probably their staple. And you can find this in
a number of different spots.
Yeah, I mean, you can find this all over New England. It's pretty prominent.
Smells pretty good.
And by right and left, I suppose I should elaborate on that a little bit. It's right coast and left coast. So East Coast would be the right coast, and left coast would be the West Coast. This is the West Coast version. What do you think?
I like it.
I like it too. I mean, this is pretty... I mean, it's really rather smooth.
Very much so. Doesn't seem to have the same aftertaste that I'm usually expecting from traditional IPAs that I drink a lot more of around here.
No, I mean, it's got a little bite, but it's not too much. It's very very smooth. I mean, I could definitely take these down in a night.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think this one is relatively smooth at like 6.5% alcohol content, so.
What do you think for a rating there, Tap?
I'm going to go with an 8.
An 8, huh?
An 8.
I think I'm going to give this one a solid 7. So, I mean, that would put us at 7.5.
That's my kind of rating right there.
It sure is. Well, we're going to finish this one up, and we'll get back to you with the next one. Cheers.
Cheers, Fred.
Happy drinking. How you doing, everybody? I'm Fred.
I'm tapping.
And this is Fred and Joe's Beer Review. And tonight we have Shadow of Dom from Wormtown Brewery out of Worcester, Massachusetts. It is a German Kolsch style ale.
Dum, dum, dum. I'm sorry. I hear Shadow of Dom. That's what comes to mind.
We're going to give this a shot.
I'm going to drink it more than a shot.
I mean, as far as smell, it's slightly floral. Not getting too much.
Yeah. I don't know. Floral, to me, it kind of like a step above the Glade Plug-In. Not quite the Febreze.
Not quite the... Okay, we can go with that.
I think it is floral. I guess I'm just having a hard time distinguishing what kind of flower we're talking about here.
I'm not sure. I mean, kind of lavender, but... I mean, honestly, this is a really tasty beer. It's smooth.
I do like it. I do like it a lot.
I could drink this all summer long.
I agree. I think it is a good hot weather day, refreshing kind of beer.
By the beach, by the lake, in a boat.
After mowing my lawn.
Absolutely. Or while you're mowing the lawn. You don't have a cup. You don't have a cup holder on your lawnmower.
I got Hills. Cup holders aren't going to do it any justice. But I do have one of those hard hats with the 2 cup holders and the straw.
There you go.
I'm good.
What do you give it for a rating there, Tap?
You know, I really like this one. I'm going to give it an 8.5, 9.
You can give that a 9.
It's just the type of beer it is, the flavor, the aroma. You know, it's just everyday kind of good, really good beer.
I mean, honestly, it's actually really good. I'm gonna give this one. I'll give this one an 8.5. As far as a Kolsch, definitely a solid beer.
Well, cheers.
So 8
and 3/4.
8 3/4. 0.75. That's it for this beer.
See you next time.
Have a good night. Hi everybody, I'm Fred.
I'm tapping.
And this is Fred and Joe's Beer Review. Today we have, from Wormtown Brewery, we have the Orbiting Blue Ox. Now this is a farmhouse ale. I'm interested to know what a farmhouse ale is. I have not had one yet. This is my first shot.
Same here.
Let's give it a go. Cheers.
It's got an interesting smell, huh?
It does. I can't place it.
Nor can I. Woods? Smell like the woods.
Definitely woody.
Wet leaves almost.
You know, I don't know about wet leaves, but it's something I can't place. I'm not sure, but I'll tell you the taste. Wow, very smoky.
Yeah.
I mean, had to be aged in
Like an old barrel or something. I know I'm reaching there, but
old oaken barrels. I mean, this is definitely a smoky flavor. I mean, it's almost like I'm eating barbecue sauce. Like it really,
barbecue sauce.
yeah, like I mean, this is solid.
So what I could say is it's
Hefty
kind of
smoke flavor.
Texas barbecue.
Well, you lived in Texas. I mean, that you know better than me.
I think this would go good with some really good ribs, some grilled corn.
Honestly, I can see this accenting ribs and
Some sausages,
any kind of barbecue,
ribs,
brisket,
Yep, exactly.
pulled pork sandwiches.
I agree.
I mean,
it's a very different beer.
It is different. I mean, I gotta say, a farmhouse ale.
Unique for sure. And I don't think you can just find this anywhere. I think for this particular
No, you had to go to
brewery, you got to go to the brewery.
Right, you're not gonna. They don't mass distribute this at all. This is brewery by. What do you give it, Tab?
I'm thinking 4th of July, so I'm thinking 7.
7. I mean, honestly, I don't know. I mean,
It's hard. I've never had one of these, so I mean, is 7 too low?
it is hard because it's very overpowering. I mean, the smoky flavor on this is huge.
I like it.
Huge, do you?
I think I do. I think it's like a 4th of July type of barbecue beer.
My only thing is I hate barbecue sauce.
Sweet.
It's what you put on things you don't want to taste, so I'm a little hinky about this. But, I mean, I think I'm going to, just on a general ale scale, I think I'm going to have to give it like a 7.
There we have it. It's a 7.
That's it. I guess,
Until next time.
till next time, have a good night, everybody. And this was Wormtown Brewery from Worcester, Massachusetts. We've done the Orbiting Blue Ox, the Shadow of Dawn, and the Bee Hoppy IPA. What do you think, Tab? Overall, as a brewery?
You know, overall as a brewery, I'm very fortunate, right? I mean, I got to visit Gillette Stadium, and they've got kind of a satellite brewery there. So I was fortunate enough to go over there, which is it's really kind of a cool spot to go to. Now, it wasn't game day or anything like that. There was nothing crazy going on. Geez, I think we were probably only one of like 4 tables there. So brewery wise, man, I really liked it. The beer, pretty good. Pretty good. You?
I mean, overall, I think we rated it pretty decently high. We didn't rate it anything low. on our scale.
No.
The only one I was a little iffy about was the farmhouse ale. It was just a little too smoky for me.
It's just very different for me too.
I could have one. I don't see me having more than one. The other two were actually really good. The cold style ale, believe it or not, was, and it's not my style of beer, but that was excellent.
It is something that I think it's growing on me. I think it's my favorite out of the three that we tried tonight.
You know,
from them.
Yeah, I mean, it's very close. For me, it is close. I mean, it's a toss-up between these two. It really is. But overall, what do you give it for brewery?
I think I'll probably give it, can't do 7 3/4, so about 7.5.
7.5. Honestly, I'll give this one, I'll give this brewery, I'll give them a 7.5 as well, to be honest with you. Yeah, I mean, I think they're doing a pretty decent job. They're well distributed throughout New England overall.
Yeah.
So that was Wormtown Brewery.
Yeah.
Out of Worcester, Massachusetts. If you had a chance, check them out. Cheers.
Thank you.
Thanks everybody for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
See you next time.
Have a good night.